Jai Sitaram. Ayodhya Kand, Chapter 9. In the previous section, we saw how Manthara chastises Kaikeyi, and in this chapter, we are going to see how Kaikeyi changes her mind. So, let us continue with the transformation of Kaikeyi. Verse 26. Na hyati kramitum shaktastava vakyam mahipatihi mandasvabhave buddhasvya saubhagya balamatmanaha. O sluggard, gauge full well the full force and might of your marvelous beauty. Verse 27. Manimuktam suvarnani ratnani vividhani cha dadyadhasharato raja masmateshu manah kritaha. Gold, gems, pearls, and costly trifles he will lay at your feet, but never for a moment turn your eyes to them. Verse 28. Yauta daivasure yuddhe varau Dasratho adat tau smaraya mahabhage so artho matvam atikramet. Recall to him the 2 boons he granted you during the dread battle. He is not a man to go back upon his word, and in that lies our hope. Verse 29. Yada tu te varam dadyat svayam uthapya ragavah vyavasthapya maharajam tam imam vrunuya varam. Dasratha himself will raise you from the floor, and he will clasp you to his chest and cry over and over again that I will give you the 2 boons. Even then, rest not until he swears it by an oath that he will not break. Then ask for the boons. Verse 30. Ramam pravrajayaranye navavarshani panchacha Bharataha kriyatam raja prithviya parthiva rishabha. Then ask him to exile Rama to the woods for 14 years and to crown Bharata as a ruler of Ayodhya. Verse 31. Chaturdasha hi varshani Rame pravrajite vanam rudhascha kritamulascha shesham sthasyati te sutaha. Rama absent from the kingdom for 14 years, Bharata will grow in power and fame, win over the troops, the people, and the treasury to himself and reign long and happily. Verse 32. Rama pravrajanam chaiva devi yachasva tam varam evam siddhyanti putrasya sarvastava bhamini. At least wring from him a promise to banish Rama, and the rest of our plan will naturally succeed. Out of sight, out of mind. Verse 33. Evam pravrajitaschaiva ramo aramo bhavishyati bharatascha hatam mitrastava raja bhavishyati. The fickle people will soon learn to forget their idol for the time. He will have none to befriend him, and your son Bharata would have suppressed his enemies and hold uninterrupted sway. Verse 34. Yena kalena ramascha vanat pratyagamishyati tena kalena putraste krita mulo bhavishyati. Sugrahitam anusyascha suhrit bihi sardham atmavan. By the time that Rama returns from the forest, the keen-witted Bharata would have won the heart of his subjects. Surrounded by his friends and well-wishers, he would stand alone, firm-rooted. Verse 35. Praptakalam nu manye aham rajanam vita sadhvasa Ramabhisheka sankalpan nigrihya vinivartaya. Now is the time to accomplish our purpose or never. Summon thy courage and skill to entrap the uxorious king, and see that the preparations now afoot towards Rama's coronation are converted to the use of Bharata. How many times Manthara repeats that Rama has to go off into the forest? And in the 14 years that Rama stays in the forest, Bharata is going to establish himself in the hearts of the people. So, Manthara also says that if Rama is away, he is out of sight, out of mind, and people will not remember him, and therefore everything is going to be okay. Little does she recognize that a bhakta can think about the Lord and be close to him. So this is what happens to the Ayodhya Vasis. Rama ruled the entire kingdom of Ayodhya for the 14 years that he was in the forest just through his sandals, which we will see in the later chapters of Ayodhya Kand. And the people of Ayodhya continue to think about him all the time. For pure Ayodhya Vasis, for great bhaktas like the Ayodhya Vasis, it was not just necessary that Rama be present within them. They were happy just by thinking about the Lord. And this is something that a devious person like Manthara is incapable of understanding. The Lord's names, pastimes, qualities, form, his thoughts, all of them are absolute. For 14 years, the people of Ayodhya spent time thinking only about him. They were very happy that Bharata was there to protect them, but they were happy that Bharata was there as Rama's envoy, as the servant of Rama, as a representative of Rama. And this is the quality that true Ayodhyavasis, true bhaktas will always employ. And sinners like Manthara do not understand that thinking about the Lord is as good as being in his presence. Another very important point to note is that neither Kaikeyi nor Manthara ever state that this is what is good for Bharata. This is for Bharata's own wish. We know Bharata so well, and Bharata would want Rama to go off into the forest and lead the country. Neither of them ever say that, which shows that they are very duplicitous in their nature. And they merely want to throw the blame on Bharata and use him as a scapegoat to further their own self-interests and say that we are doing this all under the guise of protecting Bharata, which was not at all the case. Now let us see how Kaikeyi responds to all of this. Verse 36. Anartham artha rupena grahita sa tatastaya Khrishta pratita Kaikeyi Mantharam idam abravit. Kaikeyi religiously believed that the evil counsels of Manthara were the surest means of good to her, and exclaimed with wild joy, even as a young colt unbroken. So look at what Valmiki has mentioned. Anartha artha rupena. Thinking that what is not beneficial or anartha is actually artha or very beneficial, Kaikeyi spoke to Manthara. So Kaikeyi was completely brainwashed into thinking that an unworthy concept as proposed by Manthara was indeed a very worthy thing for her. She speaks the following words. Verse 37. Sahi vakyena kubjaya kishori votpatham gata Kaikeyi vismayam prapta param paramadarshana. Though Kaikeyi is of the right nature, she was very surprised to hear Manthara's words and she got into the wrong path. So, Valmiki mentions that Kaikeyi is Paramadarshana. So, she is actually a very good natured person. And she was Param Vismayam Gata. She was very surprised at all of these words spoken by Manthara, and possibly because she had no one else to guide her properly, that she was easily swayed into that path. And it's mentioned that Utpatham Gata, she went into the wrong path. This is a clear indication that Kaikeyi herself was not very bad. The only problem was that she was not having proper association. Because of the association with Manthara and because Manthara was able to sway her mind, she got into the wrong path. And Kaikeyi herself had a little bit of a stint of supremacy over her other co-wives because she was Dasratha's favorite queen. So she wanted to make sure that her position is all secure. But then she was very loving towards Lord Rama. And yet when Manthara says all of these things, she was very easily swayed into the wrong path. Verse 38. Kubje tvam nabhijanami shreshtam shreshta abhidhayinaim prithvyamasi kubjanam uttama buddhi nirnayi. Manthara, hunchbacks are naturally keen-witted, but you are far and away the first amongst them. Strange that I have been blind to your superior excellences till now. Verse 39. Tvam eva tu mamartheshu nitya yukta hitaishini naham sama avabuddhayeyam kubji ragnyas chikirshitam. Millions call me their queen and vow eternal fidelity and devotion. But you and you alone are the sleepless watcher over my interests. You live but for my happiness. Dasaratha's black heart was till now to me a sealed book. Let be. Verse 40. Santi duh samstitaha kubja vakra parama darunaha tvam padmam iva vatena sannata priyadarshana. I have set my eyes upon countless hunchbacks, mean, crooked, and repulsive of appearance. But your fair body is, by a freak of nature, deformed a little. I see not how it can take away anything from your natural beauty. A lovely lotus is none the less charming to the eye if the wayward gust bent it a little. Verse 41. Uraste abhinni vishtam vai yavat skandhat samunnatam adhastachodaram shatam sunabham iva lajjatam. Your chest and shoulders are broad and deep. Your stomach, with its tiny whirl of a navel, hides itself from sight out of very shame, as it were. Verse 42. Paripurnam tu jhaganam supinau cha payodharau vimalendu samam bhaktram aho rajasi manthare. Firm and round are your breasts and thighs. Your face is radiant even as the spotless moon. Verse 43. Jaganam tava nirgushtam Rashanadamashobitam Janaghe Bhisham Upanyaste Padav Chapyayata Vubhav. The little bells from your costly girdle chime most musically. Your knees are firm and well set, while your feet are somewhat unnecessarily long. Verse 44. त्वम् आयताभ्यां शक्तिभ्यां मन्तरे क्षौमवासिनी अग्रतो मम गच्छन्ति राजहंसेव भाषसे. Your long and shapely thighs shine through the white silk that veils them. Like a she-swan, you walk proudly before me. We shall continue with the transformation of Kaikeyi in the next section. Jai Sitaram.